The T code for viewing a balance, month-on-month balance for a particular GL item is FAGLB03. This is the T code through which you can see the month-on-month balance and month-on-month movement for a particular GL. Okay, so here we are going to take a GL. C101 is my company. Here fiscal year 2021 and the GL account. I'm going to search with the help of my company account C111. So here is electricity. Just give all the details here, okay? And after giving these details, system will show you the balances according to the input provided to it. Okay, so we are providing input in the terms of account number through which we are posting transactions in the system, company code under which we are posting the transaction, fiscal year, okay, through for what fiscal year we are trying to see the balances, okay, and there is also one option, free selection. So in this selection you can use it is a dynamic selection option where you can filter out your your data. So how you want to see your data, how the balances you want to see, like that you want to see the balances of only for particular transactions or through cost center, profit center, business area. Okay, so first of all we will see at the company level balance and then we will see at business area level, but they would be same because of I have not posted any transaction in different business areas. So I'm just going to show you this balance. Just execute the transaction and here it is your balances. So how this is shown to you, it is balance carry forward. So if it would be a second year for a particular company, okay, then the balance would be shown here. Okay, opening balance will be shown here, debit or credit, or it will be balance in that column. So balance will be shown here if it is your balance sheet account first, and second thing if it is your second year of the company of SAP. And if it is first year also, the balance will be shown to you, opening balance, if it is a transition from another software to this software. We will upload the opening balance in the system and then after transition would happen. So this is the screen where you can see the data, and this screen is showing you there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 means these are the month, these are the periods which is shown here. So 7th is the period of, which is the period is 7th. Hello. 6th, it is 7th. I am showing you. What is the period? October, right? So just try to remember the periods from April to March. We are having 12 periods. So in that case, 7th is my October month period. Okay. So this system is showing that I have posted some 4,50,000 amount in debit side of this GL. Okay. And then I have posted some 5 lakh amount as a credit side in this particular GL, and the balance of the GL is 40,000 for this particular month and for the year as a whole. So if your manager or your superior is going to ask you that just tell me how much expenditure we have incurred for electricity expenses for a particular month, you can tell yes, in October it is 40,000 only. In another month it could be a different figure. So if anybody wants to know the figure, the single figure for a particular monthly for a particular month, then you can get the details from here. Okay. And if you want to see the total balance, overall period expenditure for up to that month, maybe it is possible that we are in the mid of the period, like we are currently we are in October month. Okay, so there the balance is 40,000. So we can say yes, up to this period, up to October, the total value is 40,000. because of nothing has been posted here. But if it had been posted, the total balances you will see, it could be 80, it could be 120, it could be something based on the posting happens in the system. Okay, so through this GL account balance, you can see month on month movement of a particular GL, debit side, credit side, and the total. Okay, and here one more thing is there. This is the individual, individual GL balance you are currently seeing. If you want to see some group of GL balances, so you can add some other GL also here. You can add some other GLs, like I'm just adding a rent account or rent expenses GL here, and now you can execute. No, the 20,000 negative amount, 60,000 positive. Now 40,000 is the amount which is net balance of put together two GLs. Here the account number is star only because of we have taken two GLs. So you can take more than that GLs also if you want to say some group accounts like assets you want to see only, or liabilities you want to see only, or expense or revenue. In that way you can choose the GL accounts here. So here you can see how many GLs you have chosen for these balances to see. Okay, so you can choose more than balances, more than GL balances, GL accounts for viewing the balance of a particular account. So here is an option. Now I'm just going to tell you. For the first option where you can use single item, like we are using single value for the one GL, so here you can put multiple GLs. Okay, if you want to put multiple GLs, you can put it here. And if you want to select a range, okay, from lower limit to upper limit, that means I will give here 4, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 999, okay. And I can use range as well. Rather than using only one GL code, I can use range as well. And if you want to see all the GL balances of expense category, that you can see, or number of GL, it can be depend on what type of GL you want to see. Here this is the option where you can exclude. If you want to exclude one GL and apart from that you want to see every GL balance, that you can also do, and exclude range. In the same manner, here you are excluding one by one GL, and here you can exclude number of ranges. So these all are options is available, all are filters is available to you, through which you can filter out your reports, how you want to see, how you want to see the data. And apart from that, there is one more option, which is your dynamic selection. So in that also you are getting some option cost center wise. So if you will select some cost centers, you just put the cost center list here, and after putting these cost centers, system will show you the balances related to those cost centers only. Or you can use another option like profit center, business area, functional area, segments. So these all are other options which are available to you for filtering out your balances or filtering out of reports results. Based on your data given, your input given, system will bifurcate and system will show you the balances and the reports as well. Any confusion in it? Any doubt? Anything you want to ask? Okay. So next, yeah. You can, I have also, taken this option of transaction code. So here in my screen, you can see anytime this is the T code, FAGLB03. Okay, this is the T code FAGLB03. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Just. Hello. So yes, now we have done with this GL account balances. Okay. If you are having any kind of doubt, anybody of you, Ashita, Vishesh, you must be having this idea about this, right? Vishesh, where is Vishesh? Oh, who is it? Okay, no issue. So you all are clear with it? Yeah. So next we are going to see the GL balances of line item wise. Now it is possible that it is possible that you are posting multiple transactions to a particular GL, and it is always there in any company you are working with. Okay, so if there are multiple line items posted, and if one wants to see the line item wise detail, whatever has been posted in the system, so that you can also see. How you can see? The T code is FBL3N. The T code is FBL3N. And here you are also having option. There are input fields which you need to fill for getting the reports. So how we are using? We are just using electricity. I have not posted any other thing. So I'm just going to discuss about the one by one option. One is the GL account, which is same from the previous report. Input data, company code, same. Then these are the options. Line item selection. In this line item selection option, there is one open items. So now please tell me what are the GL accounts for which you or anybody wants to see open items only. And what is this open item? Anybody know? What is the open items? What are the open items in any kind of GL? There could be open items. What are those? Vishesh. Pending for clearing. Like Opening balance, open item means pending for clearing, which is still not cleared. All the items which are not cleared in the system are open. So what type of items it could be, or what type of GL it could be, Vishesh, in which you want to see open items? Hmm. So, mhm. Yes, yes, you are correct in that way, but I'm trying to ask you what types of GL is falling under this category where one wants to see the open items. Provisional entries. What is the provision? It will get reversed. So it is expense only. And whatever open items are there, I'm telling you, it will be only with respect to your balance sheet GLs. Now I'm giving you one hint. It's only related to your balance sheet accounts, open items. It can't be with your revenue or expenditure. Now, yes, correct, correct. It can be payable or your receivable GL balances, which could be open items. Because of what is happening in the system. In system, we are if a vendor has raised an invoice, okay, we have posted that invoice through Miro in MM model or through FB60 in FI. Both the cases could be there. So we have posted some invoices in the system for a particular vendor. That item is popped up as uncleared item. When we paid it to the vendor, system will provide you option payment with clearing. In that way, this line item would be cleared. So you don't have to worry about which invoices you have paid, for which invoices you have paid to the vendor. In system, when you are paying, you can pay with clearing option, and in that way, that transaction would be cleared. And if a person wants to see only the invoice details which are pending for payment, okay, if one wants to see the open line items which are pending or the line items which are pending for payments only, that he can see in open items option. So just we have discussed about if say for example, one vendor has raised some 10 invoices. In a day, he has given some material to the company, to us, and here is some 10 invoices. One is for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and another for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. He repeated in that way. So how you are going to identify at the day end? We have paid some 5 invoices value to the vendor. We have made the payment to some 5 invoices value, and other 5 invoices are still pending for payment. How you are going to identify that? Shrikant, how we are going to identify how which invoice has been paid and which invoices are pending for payment? Shrikant, you're posting, you're working in Delhi, right? Hello, Ashita, no idea? Okay, Shekhar Reddy, Yes, but document number and transaction number, you have to match them, right? You are having total line items. There are credit entries, there are debit entries, and through which you have to match. Okay, this document number is for this, right? But in SAP, you are having functionality payment with clearing option. If you will do the payment with clearing, that line item will be shown as with the green signal, and your item is cleared in the system. So if you will select this option, open line items only, then in that case, system will show you only those line items which are pending for clearing, which are pending for payment in that sense. For vendor accounts, it's pending for payment. For customer accounts, it's pending for receiving. Okay. For asset account, it's pending for sale. So in that way, this open item management will show you the details. And this is applicable only for what I have told you. This is applicable only for your balance sheet accounts, not for your income or expense accounts. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the balances, how you can see. This is the open item. Okay, so we are going to just all item because it is an expense account, right? Yeah. Now, you know, now we have selected all items. Okay. Then after we have selected in type normal items, noted items or parked items. There are entries which can be parked in the system against this GL. There are possibility, right? Which you have done the parking of the document, and then somebody will post. So maybe in between you want to see the GL line items. Okay, so that can be parked documents also. So if you want to see parked documents as well, you can select this option. If you don't want, don't select. So generally we use normal items because whatever items has been posted against the GL, that we want to see. There can be a noted items as well. So whatever data you want to see, whatever category of data you want to see, you can select that option. So first of all, I'm just going to give you a simple idea. So now, against this particular GL 400500, which is printing expenses actually, company code C101, there are two documents has been posted. One is SA, okay, in which we have done some 23,000 account debit for expenditure paid, and other one is reversal of this particular document, okay, through AB document type. So here you are seeing this data, this report in some format. There are some columns which you are seeing, like you are seeing account as a column, status, then document number, business area, document type, document date, posting key, account amount in local currency, then local currency, which currency you have used while posting the transaction, text code. If it is cleared, then what is the clearing document number, text, order number, then posting date, company code. So this is the format. This is the particular format which we have used and which we want to see. In which format we want to see, which column is is important for us. This we can also customize. So there are so many details you may have put while posting your business transaction. Okay, so that you can also see whatever total fields are there while posting a transaction. Those all fields are available. Whatever you want to see, it is in this box, column content, and whatever you want to hide is in this. Okay, so column content is if you want to see some items which is still not there, or if you want to see some columns which are there, you can vice versa, you can change the format. Vice versa, you can change how you want to see your laser. So here, the business area, we want to see document number, document type. If you don't want to see any items, just select this item, and through arrow key, this item will be removed from this format. Okay. If you want to see local currency, you don't want to see it, just hide this. If you want to see another thing which you may be thinking it is important, so you want to see the clearing date. if the document has been cleared, what was the clearing date. Okay, so that you can see. And apart from that, there are so many options, like you want to see the cost center, this you can take it. So if you want to take any kind of line item, just select it. Any kind of column you want to add in your format, just select that option and then click on this arrow. This particular item will be added. Copy, and whatever you have selected, these all columns data will be shown. If you have filled those details while posting your transaction, that will be shown here. So every detail, every when you were doing some FB01, you are doing some transaction through FB01. So whatever detail you have filled over there, that can be shown. And also whatever fields are there, that is available in this option, change layout. So through change layout, you can change it. You can change the format and display of your report. According to your requirement, the report will be shown. So that you can change. One option. Another option in this report is saving your specific layout. So now I have changed this. I just every time whenever I want to see the laser balance, I want to see laser balances in this format only. Okay, I just wanted to see these particular columns only. I don't want to see any other column. There are so many columns there, but I want to see these specific columns only. So what we can do is just save. Just select, first of all, select all the columns which you want to see. Okay, in this change layout option, and then after go here and save it. Just give a name for your layout. Okay. And then sorting criteria, subtotal criteria, just select it and then save it. When you will save it, okay, this layout when you are going to save, then always you can use this layout in this option, list output, layout. Just select your layout which you have created, like we have created this AGL111. Select this, and always whatever columns you have selected in this layout will be shown. Okay, so in this way you can customize your report, your display of the report for a particular journalism. Any type of journal. If you want to see multiple journalism, that option is also available. Here you can select in the same manner. Just we have done with FAGLB03. You can give single one by one GL, or you can select the range. You can exclude the one particular GL. You can exclude the range as well. So these are the options of filter options available to you, through which you can display your report, you can view your reports. Okay. Apart from that, one option is there which is dynamic selections. Okay. So in this dynamic selection, the option is shown to you in multiple categories, like group account number. Just selected group account number. The option related to that group account number will be shown to you here. Group account number, group account group, trading partner, planning group, planning option. These all are option is available with this group account number. Then if you want to see PL account statement only, you just select it and the option related to this will be shown to you. So in this way you can also filter it out. What type of data you want to see? You just want to see with the posting key only, the data related to a particular posting, or you just want to see for a particular month data. You can select any posting period here, and for the particular month the data will be shown to you. So these are the most available filters in system. Okay, which you can utilize for customizing your report. Whatever data, whatever input you are going to give here, related to this input, if there are any data is available in the system will fetch that data and customize your report according to your input given. And also in this selection option, line item selection, there are all items option. So in all item option, you just you can see this is the posting date criteria is given. So you can give a particular date. If you just want to see the data for particular period, for particular dates, for particular range date, you can give the range date here from that particular 2010, 2021 to 30, 10, 2021. Okay, you can just give the this range of the date or a single date for which you want to see the data. In the same manner, this open items means I have already told you this will be shown to you for balance sheet accounts only. So for balance sheet account, what you want to see? The balance as on date. Okay, so for open items, if we select, we just have to give a date for which date you want to see the open items. Whatever it is. If it is 10, if you want to see what was the open items at 10th of October 2021, just give the date here, 10th. Okay, and just execute this. Whatever line items are open at this date, at this particular date, that will be shown to you. Just execute this report while after giving these all details, inputs, and the report will be customized in that manner. So these are two basic general reports which you can see, which generally manager can see or assistant manager want to see. So these are the two general laser reports which you can see through system. Any confusion, any doubt, any query? Okay, so we have discussed about two reports. Now, the main thing which management wants from you, it's not this. The main thing which management wants to understand is their balance sheet and profit and loss account, right? They sometimes ask you what is the GL balance, what is this expense GL balance, or what is this expense incurred for month-on-month basis. They may ask you, but basically what they want is their financial statement, their balance sheet and profit and loss account, right? So one data from Tata Motors Limited I have extracted. Control F. 80. So far have you okay. Now you all are accounting professionals. So have you gone through any balance sheet of big companies like? Is it visible to you all, this balance sheet? No, now it's clear. Okay. So I'm just asking whether you are aware about the format of currently through which format we are getting financial statement, and we are supposed to upload this balance sheet and profit and loss account on MCA sites or any kind of a government body through which we are reporting, or income tax department, our balance sheet and profit and loss account. There is a particular format, a specific format. So you all must be aware about that, right? If you are aware about that, then we will skip this part. If you are not aware, then we will discuss. So I've just shown you this is the balance sheet and profit and loss account of Tata Motors Limited, which is available on money control site. You can get this balance sheet. So if you all are aware about, then we will skip this part and we will go for configuration of our financial statement version. If you are not aware, then we will discuss one by one item. Okay. Ashita, so everybody is ready, then I can discuss. So can we discuss, or you are aware? Ashita, Shrikant, we can discuss. Okay. So Vishesh, you must have seen, or you also not familiar with this. Vishesh? Yeah, you may be familiar with this format, right? Yeah, balance sheet, profit and loss account for a company. So, just going, we will discuss one by one items, whatever are there. And I think I will take help from Vishesh also, who can explain this balance sheet. So currently the format has been given as per Companies Act in Schedule 6, I think, if I'm quoting it correct. Okay, in Schedule 6, the Companies Act has given a particular format in which companies has to prepare their balance sheet and profit and loss account. So same format, this same format we have to configure in SAP, so that when we extract it in Excel, it will come in this format only, and we can create our balance sheet and profit and loss account in this manner. It will be easier for us if we will create the structure like this. So the structure is like this. First of all, they are giving assets, then after equities and liabilities. So you all know that assets, the total balance of assets, total value of the assets will be equal to your balances of your liabilities. Okay, this is how the balance sheet is done. So what are the categories in which this assets is first of all defined? So first category is non-current assets. So Vishesh, can you please explain us what is this non-current assets? What are these non-current assets? Vishesh, can you please explain? Yes, just explain it. Yes, non-current assets. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What type of asset it is? We are just trying to understand what is non-current asset. What is non-current asset? And what, as per company definition, okay, I'm just not asking your definition. I'm asking what is the Company Act's definition about this. So in that way, if you will understand the Companies Act definition, then you will understand what types of assets can be clubbed in this category. What is those assets which you are using day to day? You must have using your plant and machinery on daily basis, right? For manufacturing your your parts, your products. You must be using your plant and machinery on daily basis, right? Yeah. Yes, they are not recurring nature. One quality. Good. Next. Why is 1 year? So I'm just going to give definition. Vishes, you have to explain this property, plant, and equipment. I'm just going to explain you what is non-current assets. What company definition says? It says that whatever assets which are recurring, which are recurring after one cycle period is non-current assets, and whatever assets which are recurring in one cycle period is current assets. So recurring means if assets which you are procuring and using for a longer period, for a historical period, but it is not recurring nature. Every time it is not occurring, every time it is not moving it out. So, the fixed assets or whatever type of assets which are once procured or once captured, okay, and that asset's value is not moving, or is it moving after its cycle period, its company cycle period. So they have given company cycle period as an option to identify which are current assets or which are non-current assets. And generally, one cycle period is equal to 1 year. In India, we have taken it like that. One cycle period for 1 year only. So like that, whatever assets which are having movement in a particular year is your current asset, and whatever assets which are not having any movement or which are not having a movement in a particular year, it is moving after that 1 year, then it is falling under your non-current category. So first category in this non-current asset is property, plant and equipment. And this is the category as per IFRS, as per Indian Act, which previously was there, as per Ind AS, it was only fixed assets which we are defining, which we are saying it's fixed assets. That's it. But as per Revised Companies Act 1956, Schedule 6, they have defined as property, plant and equipment, which is also defined in IFRS. So they have customized their financial statement with respect to IFRS. Okay. So property, plant and equipment, just name is suggesting it is a fixed assets. It can't change in a particular year. This is the value which is not going to change for in between 1 year. It is going to change after 1 year. It can be sold, it can be depreciated, it can be anything happens, but it will be utilizing. We are going to utilize this asset for a longer period. Okay, and not for a longer period. If we are utilizing that asset more than one cycle period, then it is a fixed asset. Then it is a non-current asset. Sorry, fixed asset not. Okay. Second thing is work in progress. Capital work in progress. Sorry. What is it? Vishesh. Bill to our contractor. What type of work it is? Then how it can be capital work in progress if it is a revenue work? Ashita, any idea? CWIP, capital work in progress. What is it? So you are saying it is semi-constructed. Okay. Yeah. Not. Is it semi-constructed you are saying? It can be semi-constructed. Right. So capital work in progress. The name suggested capital. So if the name is suggesting you capital, that means this assets is a type of fixed assets category. This we are constructing. There are some some building. Yes, you have given the example of building construction is going on. So this is if you are going to create a particular guest house in your company, you are just going to constructing your guest house. So it will take around 2-3 months, or it will take around 1 year while constructing, right? But after all, when it will be constructed, in what category it will go? It will go non-current assets or current assets? After construction, in what category it will go? Non-current or current? Vishesh, Shekhar Reddy, Shekhar Reddy. We are constructing a guest house. So after construction will be over, in what category it will go? It will go in non-current assets category or it will go in current assets category? Sorry? Right. If a particular item which you are constructing, okay, is going to your non-current item, then it is CWIP. If it is going to a current item, then it will be a WIP. Okay. So CWIP means any projects which you are doing, a company is doing. Any type of project, like any type of construction of a building or any type of installation of machinery. Okay, you may be getting some parts from outside India for a particular machine, and you are going to assemble that machine in your plants. That is also a activity which you can say CWIP, capital work in progress, because after that assembly will be completed, this machine would be capitalized in the system. This would be forming part of your non-current asset category, which is property, plant and equipment. Okay. So this is CWIP. Okay. Now it's another batch. So what is going to be happen? I'm just going to share this balance sheet and profit and loss account. Okay, which is for Tata Motors Limited. This document I'm going to share in the group. Just try to this page number is 180. Just try to go through these items. Okay, and tomorrow we will discuss in detail. And there are some items which I'm going to assign you guys so that you can better understand the financial statement of a company. Okay, just go through all the items with one go. Just don't go in much detail. If you are not having time, don't go in much detail. We will discuss it tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. So thank you all, and I'm just going to share after 9. Okay? Thanks.